Hello everyone, this is a video about marine plastic pollution as a planetary boundary made by Yuwei, Sana and Koen. As we stress our planet more and more, we push it towards irreversible damage. One of the stressors is plastic. Plastic reaches our oceans through various pathways. It is estimated that we produce over 300 million tons of plastic each year. In 2010, due to the mismanagement of waste, we put between 5 and 13 million metric tons into the ocean. This number is expected to increase. When plastics gets acted upon by environmental agents, they break into smaller and smaller pieces. These pieces are called microplastics. The size is between 5 mm and 100 nanometers. The fate of these microplastics are largely uncertain. The question is, where are they and how harmful are they? The concept of planetary boundaries. To understand what planetary boundaries mean, we first need to know the concept of safe operating space. It is the extent to which we can use our resources without causing harm to our planet. The planetary boundary framework makes use of this concept to define 9 planetary boundaries, one of them being chemical pollution. If certain pollutants not exceed the thresholds, it stays within the safe operating space. It sets a limit which we should not cross, the same as it does for biodiversity and nutrients. The question scientists are now looking towards is, should marine plastic pollution be considered as a planetary boundary? Now, why should you know about this? The question of plastics and planetary boundaries must seem somewhat removed from our day-to-day concerns. What would marine plastics as a planetary boundary actually imply? Well, there are 4 factors to consider. It would certainly spread awareness about this issue. It steps towards policies, sustainable living. It is ensuring human health. It could lead the way towards a healthy environment. Plus, since so much of the effects of plastic are shrouded into uncertainty, we might not foresee future consequences. Should we already be talking about preventing instead of fixing, or does plastic get enough, if not too much, attention? So, here we are, in the middle of the 2 sides of the controversy. For saying yes, a group of scientists think foresight and precaution are needed when facing environmental problems. Because a lot is very uncertain, we don't really know what might happen. Maybe we are not aware of the tipping point that's coming. On the other side, evidence is not strong enough to provide microplastics have met all the criteria. In addition to this, researchers show that a large proportion of small plastic particles is below thresholds of toxicity. Furthermore, since plastics are not one of the biggest stressors on Earth, maybe other threats deserve more attention right now. Now, what do you think about this issue? Do you think it should be included, or do you have another opinion? Please tell us. The end.